All right, welcome back to episode 53 of Southern Cross Station. First off, we're going to get this tractor upgraded so that it's all ready to go. We might as well repair what little bit of damage it had. I can't believe the repaint's already 18 grand. That's hilarious. But let's go ahead and we'll put the big engine in it. Oh, it's 91. I thought it was 70, but you know what? It don't matter. We can work with that. Any other thing we need to change? Looks like it's good. Okay. So that's in the long run, even though we're down to 50,000 again, that is going to help us because we need the extra horsepower for pulling the planter. So let's see, what do we got next? We got the honey is ready to go. Now yesterday we got 53, I think, for it. What did we get today? Now there's enough in there for another load. We may end up loading one more load, but I don't know. Yeah, see, it's not much different than what it was yesterday. It's going down, but not much. You know, if we got one more load, we'd be pretty much right back where we were before we upgraded the tractor. Sorry about the cold. But I'm gonna head back over to the farm. We got to take the cheese up to our sell point, and we're probably going to fill this thing one more time because it is right close to the season for honey, and if that thing's emptied out a little bit, it'll be less of a mess. Okay, so I dropped off the honey trailer. I'm gonna load that up for tomorrow, or you know, next week, whatever. Because I want to get some of this stuff done here. I don't think the cheese is gonna make us, you know, a ton of money, but it looks like it's making us a halfway decent amount. Yeah. So even though I don't want to really push this over another day, I want to, otherwise I'll forget at the end of the video to do it, and then we won't have a day done up. So let's go ahead and sleep. All right. So that's not too bad. We're gonna jump over, well, we don't need the grape juice yet. I've been loading the grape juice up as we're going, so yeah, just kind of it makes a mess, but it gets the stuff out of the way too, you know, at the same time. lights. So yeah, this is getting kind of screwy with the, not only, is this field hard to windrow, but this windrower whipping around like it's drifting. I don't know. I don't get that, but we're gonna rent a different, we're not gonna use our, what do you call it? We're not gonna use our baler, let's put it that way. I don't know why I still got this thing going, but this baler that we've rented it before, so you've probably seen it before, so we're gonna look into it here. I'm just gonna kind of pull this tractor off to the side, and we'll come back and get it later and put the windrower away. But let's go in here. Sometimes I wish we just had the money to pay for this darn thing and buy it, but we never have the extra when it's at that point. Anyway, where is it here? It's one of those with the big wing on it. Here it is, right here. Yeah, we used this one last time, but since we're kind of using, the same colors. Really? Okay, I don't care. Oh, that's the tire brand. Sorry, I was just messing with it. I didn't know what it did. I don't know why we really need it, but we don't need the work lights. We're not going to make silage, or let's see, or are these silage? No, they're square bales. We could put the additive in there, but I just don't see any reason to, so yeah, we don't want to buy it. I mean, I think it cost us $200,000. It's more than we got. But what is the least price? We'll make at least that on the first trailer load of bales, so I'm not even worried about it. I mean, this thing's kind of ridiculous when you think about it, but we wouldn't even have really needed the windrow the fields if we knew we were going to rent this thing, but yeah, I just do we have time? Yes, we got time to do it today. Ever since we've gotten the two bigger tractors, time just flies, and I've got so much extra time to get stuff done. Now, I think what we're going to do is we're going to bale the two fields that are next to each other first, and then we'll go down and do the big one. But I think we're going to do the same thing we did with the windrowing. We're just going to come at it in one big swipe. If we can't get everything off the field, we can't get everything off the field. I mean, there's going to be some tight corners where this thing definitely will not make it into. Let me see. I got to make sure my bale's the correct size. Yeah. Just in case we decide... Well, actually, you know what? Let's not even worry about making money off these bales. Let's go for the biggest bale, because we're going to keep these for feeding the sheep. I mean, I know we're going to get quite a few bales off these, but we can do silage bales next time. I mean, these fields are, if they're not already ready to be mowed again, will be ready to be mowed in the very near future. Within the next 2 episodes or so. right? So, wow, this thing's a bit ridiculous to swing. You know, these little fields is not really meant for something like this. I mean, out on the big square field, it'd be fine, but wow. I mean, it is kind of ridiculous, but that's the reason I rented it, is because it was ridiculous. I wanted to see what it was. You know, we didn't get, you know, I knew there was an update to it, and I didn't realize they made you know, where the arms were way longer on it. So, you know, kind of cool. But man, swinging around some of them spots in the field is not easy to do. You got to kind of, you know, how do you want to say it? You got to anticipate where the swing's going. And I'm not the best at that, as you can tell. But it was ridiculous fun, and I'm sure it looked good. You know, it looked like crazy going in the time lapse. I mean, it's going to be insane. I mean, I'll have to watch it in the time lapse once just to see it, see what it does. And I'm not sure what happened there when we, oh, because I had jumped out. That's why why it shut off. I had jumped out to move the tractor because we were caught on the fence, and I couldn't figure out what happened, why it wasn't on. And you know, just because we went over the top of a bale, which, you know, normal, happens once in a while, I guess, with me. I want to see if we can get this last. Is there some more grass up here? Looks like there is. We're at 96%. I really want to get there. Not to mention, you know, it doesn't hurt to add a little bit of time talking in there, you know, to... There we go. Okay, once it kicks these out of here, we're gonna return it. All right, so let's get this returned. I think I actually have to hit the purchase page to do it, don't I? All right, so that was fun to have, and it did make short work of those. I mean, that wasn't even... I mean, what we did before, you know, if we would have brought the other baler, the round baler, we would have taken probably 3 episodes to do. That would have been an episode per page almost, or per field almost. But I think next time, unless we got a field to do or whatever, we will be doing, we'll be bringing the semi over and starting to do this stuff. Wow, that is, it is really nice. You know, got a lot of, I didn't see what we had for bales. I thought it was 100 and some. I could be wrong. If you've seen it, let me know. But yeah, I mean, it'd be great. Like, say we owned like one of these fields out here and we had straw on it. Oh, it'd be awesome. You know, and we may rent it for straw once just to play around with it again. I mean, it is kind of a fun thing. We may, you know, maybe down the road we'll buy it just for the heck of it and only use it for straw and grass, but we won't use it on the small fields. I think we're going to keep those for silage down the road when we do buy a big field that's good for something like that. But I want to thank everybody for coming, because we are running out of time here. And please like, share, follow, and ring the notification bell so you know when I release new videos. So I will see you guys next time.